top 30 Kotaro Isaka books. We gathered and analyzed review data from Japanese platforms across the internet to create a data-driven ranking of the books readers love most. Tell us your favorite Kotaro Isaka book in the comments. Let's get started. Number 30. Published in 2010, earning 7,051 points. Bye Bye Blackbird. A man with 5 simultaneous girlfriends wants to say proper goodbyes before a mysterious organization drags him away. But his no-nonsense, larger-than-life female minder has other ideas. This linked short story collection follows the odd couple duo as they visit each girlfriend in turn, blending warm humor with a quietly deepening bond. Inspired by Osamu Dazai's final unfinished work, it's a farewell story that somehow never feels heavy. That's number 30. Bye Bye Blackbird. Number 29. Published in 2021, earning 7,087 points. Pepper's Ghost. A middle school language arts teacher has a strange gift. Whenever someone's droplets touch him, he catches a brief glimpse of their tomorrow. When a student hands him a novel manuscript featuring a quirky duo of cat-obsessed vigilantes, the fictional story and real life begin to eerily overlap. With razor-sharp dialogue, Nietzsche-laced themes, and a double-layered plot that builds to a stunning payoff, this is Isaka at his most ambitious. That's number 29, Pepper's Ghost. Number 28. Published in 2005, earning 7,238 points. Mao. A salaryman discovers he can make anyone say whatever words he thinks and uses this eerie power to get close to a charismatic politician who's sweeping the public into dangerous mob thinking. When standing up means risking everything, will he still choose to fight? This two-part story quietly but urgently asks, if you just go along with the current, are you sure you'll like where you end up? That's number 28, Mao. Number 27. Published in 2016, earning 7,578 points. Submarine. 2 family court investigators dig into the hidden truths behind teenage offenders. A 19-year-old who took a life behind the wheel. A 15-year-old hacker with dangerous secrets. Their rough-around-the-edges senior investigator has an uncanny gift for reaching the depths of these kids' souls. As each story unravels, the line between perpetrator and victim blurs. Yet somehow, by the final page, the world feels a little brighter. That's number 27, Submarine. Number 26. Published in 2013, earning 7,658 points. Gesoren Seikatsu. The narrator here isn't a person, it's the family's green Demio hatchback. When the laid-back older brother and his sharp younger sibling give a ride to a famous actress who turns up dead the next day, their family gets dragged into a whirlwind of bullying, blackmail, and mystery. Cars in this world quietly share information through their own secret network. Think a modern automotive spin on a classic talking animal tale, making this a wonderfully offbeat mystery full of clever payoffs and genuine charm. That's number 26, Gesoren Seikatsu. Number 25. Published in 2012, earning 7,975 points. Nokori Zenbu Bakashan. 2 small-time crooks. A veteran and his younger partner who's desperate to go straight, strike a deal, dial a random number, make a real friend. The stranger who picks up turns out to be a family on the verge of falling apart, and suddenly, these lovable lowlifes are along for the ride. 5 interlocking stories weave across time, hiding dark threads of abuse and desperation beneath sharp wit and charm, until every puzzle piece clicks perfectly into place. That's number 25, Nokori Zenbu Bakashan. Number 24. Published in 2015, earning 7,984 points. Yokina Gyangu W.A. Mitsu Kazuero. The gang is back, a lie detector, a master pickpocket, a silver-tongued orator, and a woman with a perfectly calibrated internal clock, and this time they're in serious trouble. After the pickpocket rescues a ruthless tabloid reporter, their identities are suddenly at risk, and a string of increasingly sinister attacks begins closing in from all sides. It's edge-of-your-seat tension wrapped in laugh-out-loud banter with twists you'll never see coming. the third entry in Kotaro Isaka's endlessly clever series. That's number 24. Yokina Gyangu wa Mitsu Kazuero. Number 23. Published in 2007, earning 8,199 points. Fish Story. 4 novellas, one wild through-line. A desperate cry recorded by a failing rock band somehow ripples across time to trigger a miracle. 2 of the stories follow a thief-turned-detective whose cases hide clever surprises, including one where 2 flavors of potato chips turn out to be the key to everything. Funny, warm, and endlessly inventive, this is classic Isaka, where small acts of goodwill quietly save someone, somewhere, in ways you never see coming. That's number 23, Fish Story. Number 22. Published in 2017, earning 8,321 points. White Rabbit. A tense hostage standoff in a quiet suburban neighborhood spirals into glorious chaos when a man desperate to reclaim his kidnapped wife barricades himself in a family home, only to find that the mother and child inside are hiding secrets of their own, and a slippery thief decides to join the party. Multiple perspectives crash together while only the reader can see the full picture. Kotaro Isaka delivers twist after twist in a wickedly clever, fast-paced siege mystery that keeps you breathless until the very last page. That's number 22, White Rabbit. Number 21. Published in 2018, earning 8,508 points. Fuga wa Yuga. In a family restaurant in Sendai, a young man opens up to a stranger about his twin brother, a childhood shadowed by violence, and a strange phenomenon that occurs every year on their birthday. The special ability the twins share seems useless at first, almost absurdly so. But as hardship piles up, that power becomes their only weapon against something truly dark, a bittersweet story of survival, resilience, and brotherhood. That's number 21, Fuga wa Yuga. Number 20. Published in 2013, earning 8,642 points. Shinigami no Jūryoku. A couple consumed by grief and rage after losing their daughter vows revenge when the man responsible walks free from court. Then, a peculiar stranger appears, and he turns out to be a grim reaper tasked with deciding whether humans live or die. His deadpan cluelessness cuts the tension in all the right places, while clever twists build to a breathtaking finale about the fragile line between human weakness and resilience. That's number 20, Shinigami no Jūryoku. Number 19. Published in 2010, earning 9,278 points. Oh, Father. What if you had 4 dads living under one roof? A gambling addict, a smooth-talking ladies, man, a star athlete, and a cool-headed scholar, all of them absolutely devoted to one high school kid. Life is chaotic, but loving, until a series of escalating incidents pulls the teen into real danger, from a local election scandal to a stolen bag and a mysterious body. Funny, tense, and surprisingly warm-hearted, this is a feel-good thriller where the dads, wildly mismatched talents, always come in handy. That's number 19. Oh, Father. Number 18. Published in 2023, earning 10,202 points. 777. An unlucky hitman, so cursed that nothing ever goes his way, takes what should be a simple job, drop off a package at a luxury hotel. But the place is crawling with underworld figures all hunting the same target, a woman with a dangerously perfect memory. As every shady player converges under one roof, the tension spirals into a breathless, twist-filled thriller, where every loose thread snaps back with devastating precision. That's number 18 to 777. Number 17. Published in 2008, earning 10,288 points. Modern Times. A henpecked systems engineer takes on what looks like a routine update to a dating site, until he finds encrypted code, a missing predecessor, and colleagues who start suffering mysterious misfortunes after searching the same keywords online. The deeper he digs, the more he uncovers a vast surveillance state lurking behind everyday searches. Set 50 years after Mao, this thriller asks whether we're all just cogs in a machine, and whether one person can still choose their own path. That's number 17, Modern Times. Number 16. Published in 2006, earning 10,366 points. Shumatsu no Furu. An asteroid is 8 years from wiping out humanity, and 5 of those years have already passed. Set in a quiet apartment complex with just 3 years left on the clock, this linked short story collection follows ordinary people finding their own way to keep living. A guilt-ridden father, a couple wrestling over whether to have a child, a boxer who just keeps training. Bleak premise, but the feeling it leaves you with is surprisingly warm and full of life. That's number 16, Shumatsu no Furu. Number 15. Published in 2014, earning 11,229 points. Eine kleine Nachtmusik. A quietly dazzling collection of linked short stories about ordinary, lovably awkward people. A salaryman whose wife has left him, a hairdresser who falls for a voice, an office worker who bumps into a childhood bully. Each tale weaves into the others, and dots you didn't know were connected suddenly form a constellation. No heroes, no grand drama, just the small miracles hiding in everyday life. That's number 15, Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Number 14. Published in 2006, earning 11,229 points. Yokina Gyangu no Nichio to Shugeki. 4 specialist thieves, a human lie detector, a silver-tongued orator, a walking atomic clock, and a genius pickpocket. Each stumble into their own bizarre solo adventure before the chaos converges on a slick bank heist and a high-stakes kidnapping. Kotaro Isaka packs every scene with wit, snappy banter, and clever misdirection, making you root for criminals you really shouldn't. Stylish, funny, and surprisingly hard to put down. That's number 14. Yokina Gyangu no Nichio to Shugeki. Number 13. Published in 2002, earning 12,746 points. Lush Life. 5 seemingly unconnected lives. A thief, a young man obsessed with God, a scheming counselor, and a drifter who takes in a stray dog, run in quiet parallel across the same city. As you read, a creeping sense of unease builds, until the final pages snap everything together like a perfectly assembled puzzle. Witty, warm, and laced with life's quiet ironies, it's a modern fable that reminds you everyone is an amateur at living. That's number 13, Lush Life. Number 12. Published in 2005, earning 13,384 points. Sabaku. A detached, world-weary freshman arrives at a Sendai University and falls in with 4 wildly different classmates. A smooth talker, a girl with mysterious powers, a stunning beauty, and a blazing idealist. Through mahjong nights, group dates, bowling alleys, and an unsettling brush with danger, their bond quietly deepens. A tender, bittersweet coming-of-age story about the oasis of student life, and how those fleeting, ordinary days are made of light, pain, and small miracles. That's number 12, Sabaku. Number 11. Published in 2020, earning 14,007 points. Gaku Sokuratesu. Opening with the line, "The enemy is assumption itself." This linked short story collection follows elementary school kids who are anything but typical heroes. Through quiet cunning and careful strategy, they push back against snap judgments and fixed ideas, and their simple refrain, "I don't see it that way," becomes an act of subtle defiance, winner of the Shibata Renzaburo Award and a top 5 Book of the Year finalist. That's number 11, Gyaku Sokuratesu. Number 10. Published in 2004, earning 14,016 points. Children. Meet a fast-talking family court investigator with an unshakable sense of justice. The kind of guy who somehow drags everyone into his chaos, yet you can never quite bring yourself to dislike him. 5 linked stories follow his wild, seemingly reckless schemes, all driven by one burning belief: If adults are cool, kids won't go off the rails. The stories feel independent at first, but when they finally snap together, the payoff is nothing short of magical. That's number 10. Children. Number 9. Published in 2017, earning 14,179 points. The Mantis. He's the deadliest hitman alive, but at home, he's absolutely terrified of his wife. Working undercover as a humble office supplies salesman, he's been quietly dreaming of retirement ever since his son was born. But when the story takes a shocking turn and shifts to his son's perspective, this sharp, funny thriller reveals itself to be something deeper, a deeply moving portrait of family love and sacrifice. That's number 9. The Mantis. Number 8. Published in 2004, earning 14,321 points. Grasshopper. A former teacher goes undercover in the criminal underworld, driven by a hunger for revenge, only to have his target taken out by a mysterious figure known as the Pusher. Now 3 assassins, each with their own agenda, are converging on the same mark over the course of just 2 days. Fast-paced, surprisingly human, and impossible to put down, this is where Isaka's iconic assassin series begins. That's number 8. Grasshopper. Number 7. Published in 2000, earning 14,340 points. Oryuban no Inori. A failed convenience store robber wakes up stranded on an island sealed off from the outside world since the Edo period. Home to a painter who only lies, a man permitted to take lives by island law, and a scarecrow that speaks and sees the future. When that scarecrow is found dismembered the next morning, one haunting question drives everything. Why couldn't a being who sees the future prevent its own end? Isaka's debut is a dazzling blend of fantasy and mystery that snaps together in a deeply satisfying finale. That's number 7. Oryuban no Inori. Number 6. Published in 2003, earning 14,933 points. Yokina Gyangu ga Chikyu o Mawasu. A smooth-talking charmer, a human lie detector, a master pickpocket, and a woman with a clockwork sense of time. Together, they make the perfect bank-robbing crew. But when a rival gang steals their entire haul mid-escape, the 4 have to pull off an even trickier job: getting it back. Kotaro Isaka's witty, stylish caper keeps the laughs coming while the stakes quietly spiral, and you'll be rooting for these lovably principled crooks until the very last page. That's number 6, Yokina Gyangu ga Chikyu o Mawasu. Number 5. Published in 2003, earning 15,329 points. Ahiru Tukamo no Koin Roka. On his first day in a new apartment, a college freshman is asked by his mysterious neighbor to help rob a bookstore for a single dictionary. Puzzling as that sounds, he somehow ends up out back that same night, toy gun in hand. The story weaves between his present-day perspective and a young woman's timeline 2 years earlier, slowly drawing both threads toward a shocking, bittersweet truth. Winner of the Yoshikawa Iji Literary Prize for New Writers, this is classic Isaka at his sharpest. That's number 5. Ahiru Tukamo no Koin Roka. Number 4. Published in 2010, earning 15,352 points. Maria Beetle. A bullet train hurtling from Tokyo toward northern Japan becomes a pressure cooker when a crew of misfit assassins all end up on board, each with their own agenda, and none of them willing to back down. The wild card is a seemingly model student who hides a genuinely terrifying nature beneath his polite facade. Readers warn you'll be fuming at that kid, but that's exactly what keeps you turning pages, right up to a finale that pays off every twist at once. That's number 4, Maria Beetle. Number 3. Published in 2003, earning 16,516 points. Jūryoku Piero. The story opens with a shocking line, and from there unfolds a portrait of a family carrying a devastating secret. Born from a violent crime against his mother, the younger brother is embraced without hesitation by a father who insists they are the strongest family alive. When a string of arsons hits the city, each fire scene marked by cryptic graffiti, the brothers find themselves pulled into a mystery that cuts straight to the heart of what blood and family truly mean. That's number 3. Jūryoku Piero. Number 2. Published in 2005, earning 16,899 points. Shinigami no Seido. What if the Grim Reaper clocked in like a salaried office worker? In this award-winning short story collection, a deadpan supernatural investigator, obsessed with music and baffled by everyday human life, spends 7 days assessing each person before deciding their fate. 6 standalone tales spanning mystery, romance, and road trip drama are quietly woven together, and by the final story you'll realize you've been thinking deeply about what it means to be alive. That's number 2. Shinigami no Seido. Number 1. Published in 2007, earning 18,364 points. Golden Slumber. A young man wakes up to find he's been framed for the assassination of the Prime Minister, and the entire country believes he did it. With a shadowy state-level conspiracy closing in, his only lifeline is the quiet loyalty of old friends who appear just when he needs them most. Powered by a Beatles undercurrent and a message about trust being humanity's greatest weapon, this double award-winning thriller is impossible to put down. And the number 1 spot goes to Golden Slumber. Thanks so much for watching.